Okay, so what we're looking at here is Coggle. So Coggle is a website that you can use for creating mind maps. So I've decided to do a mind map here all about stakeholders. And in this case, we've decided to look at an organization called Tesco. So to use this, you'll have to go to coggle.it, create an account for yourself, and then you can start making these diagrams that you'll be able to use. And they make a graphical representation of a whole series of concepts. So sometimes you might find it easier to remember it if you see a picture of it rather than if you see it written down on paper in notes. So how this works. So we're looking at Tesco here, and I'm going to try and create some branches of that for a mind map. So we're looking at the stakeholders. So stakeholders are groups of people, organizations that have an interest in the way an organization is run. So Tesco, obviously the staff are one of those groups of people. They have an interest in the way Tesco is run. The suppliers, and they have an interest. They want to make sure that they get paid and stuff like that. So the government, this is a large organization, so the government has an interest in how all organizations are run for the benefit of the economy. Tesco, maybe you might have, let's say, local residents near where they live, etc. Okay, so we could continue and have more than this, but let's just start with these four. So the next thing we need to think about is how these stakeholders, what they may want from the organization. So the suppliers, what are the main things suppliers want? So I go here to where the suppliers box is and I put a plus. So the suppliers, they want, let's say, repeat business. Another vital thing that the suppliers may want is, let's say, prompt payment. They don't want to find that Tesco delay paying. So what does the government then want in the organization? Back to the plus here. So the government want jobs. Okay, so they want to have, let's say, long-term jobs, job creation. Okay, another thing you might say the government may want is, let's say, taxation. So they want people to pay their taxes. And remember, the government is asking Tesco to go and collect tax for them from the staff. So Tesco are acting as a tax collector, which the government want. So what do the residents want? So nearby all of the Tesco stores, they want, let's say, noise reduction. Okay, that might be one thing. They may also want things like, let's say, the environment. So the environment to be considered and properly protected. And there are a number of other things. Obviously, you know, the residents may also be staff, so they may be looking for jobs as well. So what do the staff want from an organization? Well, the staff, they'd like to feel that, let's say, they have good pay and conditions, so that they're paid properly, paid on time, they get reasonable holiday breaks, all that. A big thing nowadays, especially in view of the financial crash, a lot of people are nervous about the future of their jobs. So they're looking for, let's say, job security. So are their jobs going to be safe long term? And in many cases, they may be thinking longer term than that. What about, let's say, professional development? Is there a possibility that a job here at Tesco might be useful for me long term? So, just to summarize what we've done so far, we start off when you create a Coggle account. You then go to, be given this middle box somewhere first. You label what it is. If you decide you want to increase the size of the writing, okay, you can do that, or make it smaller, whatever. You then, once that's created, then you have plus boxes off it, and I can create more boxes if I want to try and expand it. The idea then is you end up with a diagram that has information on it, and hopefully that will make it maybe a little bit easier for you to go and create some of your mind maps. Okay, hope that's of use to you.